Hi guys, my name is Debbie and I'm an intuitive reader as well as a medium here, and I'm here to give some type of messages from beyond. Hopefully this does help and resonate for whomever this is meant for. Let's get into it. Do check out the Amazon link to my book, Accepting the Gift. It's down below in the description box, as well as pinned to the top of the comment section below. I literally feel that it's Cancer. I feel that there was a battle here with this person's death. I do feel that. I feel that this is definitely a female energy, that she did pray, definitely, and Spirit did hear her wishes. I feel that she was definitely struggling. She wasn't happy with who she was. She tried to hang in there as long as she could. I feel like the husband, so this is a wife energy that passed on. I do feel that she's young. When I say young, I'm feeling like 40, because when I feel young, I feel my mother's age when she passed, and she was 38. So she could have been 38, between 38 and 40 here, but I feel 40 more. But regardless, I feel that there was like hopelessness with, in regards to the husband here, not really knowing, kind of feeling like he was struggling here because it wasn't fair kind of energy here. Definitely frustrating because he was stuck. He was... he was just stuck in this position. He couldn't do anything except show his love and support. But there were times where he just needed his kind of alone time here to heal for himself, to heal his energy as well. I feel that he did pray for her as well. And this is wild. I've never picked this one up before, ever. I feel like these two, husband and wife, could have been a twin flame energy, okay, with that Emperor. But what I'm really feeling here is that he communicated, the husband did, to the wife. And I feel that she did hear him through his thoughts, telepathic communication, basically. I feel that there was a temporary hold in regards to his job, money, really focusing more so on her because that's what he wanted to do and really didn't care what business was going on during her illness here. That he was always there till, I literally heard, till death do us part. He was definitely very supportive. He was there for her. I feel that she was in a coma for some time, as well with that Four of Swords here. But I do feel that nothing could stop her from hearing the messages from him. There were some people that didn't like it, that they were being ignored, more so at work. It could be with family too, but more so at work, I'm feeling, with those pentacles present. I'll get to it when I get to it. They were driving him a little nuts, but then as time went on with her, closer to her passing, as time worsened, her condition worsened here, if that's a word. But yeah, definitely, I feel that they kind of realized what they were doing to him, meaning stressing him out over work here, and they came around and apologized for their actions. I do feel that he was back at work after her passing, not too long after that here. I don't see any kind of waiting, kind of went right back into it here. But he wasn't totally right. He wasn't, meaning that he wasn't totally with it. He was kind of in a fog kind of thing, but it was tough to release. All the confusion, everything that happened to him, it happened so fast, but to her, she struggled for quite some time. I do feel that you two will definitely reunite here. I just feel like she's going to kind of prepare. Now, there's some kind of significance to the husband's favorite meal. I literally heard pot roast, okay? And that reminds me of the movie Blast from the Past, towards the end. of the movie, if you ever saw it, not to be a buzzkill here, but towards the end, the mom has her pot holder on her hand, and she's like, "It's pot roast." she's all excited. She's in her new home. But yeah, that is a great movie. I love that movie. Maybe I'll watch that today or tonight. But yeah, it was a great movie. It was Brandon Fraser. I just love him. Hello, here's my number. But no, I'm just kidding. But definitely, you know, it's kind of like there's this fresh, like, real meal that he absolutely loved, kind of like pot roast. Oh no, that's the best part of the whole movie when she does that. She's so happy. But I feel that you two will be reunited, and she's going to be making pot roast for dinner or whatever that favorite meal was. So, but definitely that's what I'm feeling. That's so cute. I love it. Mine would be chili. Love chili. But yeah, so definitely, you know, it's going to take some time to heal, I feel, okay? And it's going to be a lot of questions, you know, feeling kind of, this is the husband's energy in regard to feeling ripped off here, but I feel that he will turn to prayer. Now, when I say prayer, it could be in regards to God, heaven, spirit, you know, past loved ones, but really he's going to be communicating to her, and just know that she can hear you, okay? I literally feel her saying, everything's going to be okay. You're going to be fine. I'm going to talk you through it. I'm going to be there for you through the tough times here. I'm sorry that things had to turn out the way that they are. You're going to smell something. They're bringing up pot roast again. So there's some kind of meal, some kind of food that you're going to smell that's going to kind of trigger the husband's mind. That's an upcoming message for sure. But that's her way of saying that she is around. She's going to bring that scent to you. Story time. So there was this one time I had a Facebook moment over it. It was kind of sad, frustrating, but yet funny. You know, it was a Facebook moment truly for me. I smelled my husband's. It's in the book. It's actually I think it's in both books. Actually, I mentioned it because they're two totally different story books, right? So, but yeah, the putting back the pieces is more about a widow situation, what you go through, and then accepting the gift is all my spiritual interaction. But anyway, I think it made both books, but definitely it was one of those that you just never forget. And it was basically about how, you know, I smelled this aftershave. I call it aftershave. I'm old school, I guess. But this cologne, okay, and it was the smell of my husband's cologne. Now, at the time, he was 3. So obviously, my youngest son was not wearing cologne. So I had this odd cologne smell, and it smelled just like my husband's. My older son moved out, so the cologne that used to belong to him, that I smelled that smell, had went with him when he moved out. So basically, there was no spot of this stuff in the house, right? No reason or rhyme why I smelled the smell. So I was like, oh, this is such torture, because every time that my husband would put it on, he knew he was getting lucky. Sorry for the TMI, but it's true. And I don't know what kind of mood that spirit of my husband, my deceased husband, was in or what have you, but it was pretty funny. And I was like, I posted something like, that is so not fair. I smell the smell. I know he's happy to see me, because he wouldn't show me that smell if he wasn't. And, but there's no man here. I was like, that's torture for me. Anyway, because it was one of those colognes that used to drive me insane. Like, I'm a golden retriever when I smell good cologne, even in a store. I'm like, where's that coming from? Just like look around. I'm pathetic. So that definitely was significant to me, the smell of cologne. But I do feel for this situation, it's going to be the smell of food. And that's going to, like she loved to cook is what I'm picking up. I feel that was her way. What's that saying? If you can remember the saying, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach or something like that. So that's what I'm picking up. So that's what she did. You know, she cooked to please her man kind of thing. But that's her way of showing herself, presenting her energy in front of you. So that is what I have for whomever this is meant for. Sorry for the TMI with that story, but you know, these things happen. But thank you again. Don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button, share, comment down below as well, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.